Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers taking on the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Liberty's offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. The give is to Williams. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Off play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Third down play from the gun. Looking left. Complete downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Western Kentucky, number 20, with the grab and the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up 14 over Pittsburgh. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Hout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, running back on the move. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run it from the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. He'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got his man downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the gun, looking for a man. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick it away.
Looking for blockers. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hilltoppers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker, it's Powell. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's in open space downfield. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the option. Now the pitch. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Hout. Spins away from one. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Surging forward on the sneak. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on third and run it on fourth, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played. Because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
Grab near the sticks. It's Randolph. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Hout. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Offense facing fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Liberty! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 31 to Georgia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Red pass, it's complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, better look out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Coleman. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slogfest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start